Jai Sitaram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Patiye Namaha. Ayodhya Ch, chapter 12. In this chapter, we are seeing the heightened response of King Dasaratha when he hears from Kaikeyi that Rama is supposed to go off to the forest for 14 years and Bharata is to be crowned the king in his stead. We have already seen that the king goes through multiple types of arguments to present to Kaikeyi. The first thing is he's exceptionally depressed and he falls unconscious. And then he regains his consciousness and he falls down again. And then with so much of anger, he questions Kaikeyi what mistake that Rama or he have ever committed against her. He talks about how Rama has always treated her as if she were his own mother and how Dasaratha has always embraced Kaikeyi with a lot of affection when he brought her into the forest. He asks Kaikeyi that when the entire world extols the great virtues of Rama, what mistake could Kaikeyi find in him? And for what reason should Rama be sent off into the forest? And he also mentions that without Rama, he cannot survive. So Dasaratha pursues that particular angle as well, because Dasaratha's life is so tied in with the presence of Rama that he says that he cannot live without Rama. He's that concerned about Rama's welfare. And then he even goes against tradition and he says that he's willing to place his head on the feet of Kaikeyi if only she would be a little bit more gracious. And then he goes on to historical behaviors of Kaikeyi. He says that Kaikeyi in the past has always said that Rama is the eldest and the best. And in the past, Dasaratha and Kaikeyi have never had a chance to complain against each other because they were so loving and caring. Was all of that to test Dasaratha's love for Bharata? But even then, that should not be the case. And maybe Ikshvaku Vamsha itself has gone down because Kaikeyi has been part of it. And he also mentions that haven't you yourself told me that Rama and Bharata are same to you. So now why are you going? So this is the conclusion of the historical data. And now he says, how can you take delight in banishing a person who is as dharmatmana and yashasvina, as pious and famous as Rama? How can you bear to be happy at this time? Because when a criminal meets the actual justice, there is a reason for us to be happy, because we know that the social justice has now been served and there is reparation throughout, that the punishment has been meted out. But then Rama has not committed a single offense. So for what crime should Dasaratha impugn upon his son and send him off to the forest? It doesn't make any sense. So let us continue with this particular sentiment of King Dasaratha in verse 23. Atyantasukumārasya tasya dharme dhritatmanah katham rochayase vasam aranye brishaddarune. I see no fault in Rama, not the slightest, that could justify his banishment from the kingdom. Brought up in the lap of luxury and happiness, flower soft of limb, what hardened your heart to pray for his banishment to the forest? So, the first point is that Rama has not committed any crime. So he says in verse number 22 that Rama is pious-minded, dharmatmana, and then he is yashasvinaha. And then in this one, he says that atyantasukumārasya. Sukumara means very delicate, but then atyantasukumārasya means he's so tender and so delicate. He's so young. Dasaratha says Rama is atyantasukumārasya. That means that he is flower soft, so tender, so pure, so delicate. And then he says, dharme dhritatmanaha. In dharma, he is inflexible. That means that there is not a single crime that Rama has ever committed or he can ever commit. So he is dharme dhritatmanaha. So over here we get to see a delicious contradiction of Rama. He is so tender, but yet he is absolutely stern when it comes to following dharma. Katham rocheyase. How is it possible for you to be happy? Vasam aranye. That means that Rama has to stay in the forest. Vasam means to stay or sojourn. Aranya means in the forest. Brisha darune. That means it's so dreadful. It's so terrible that such a flower soft, such a person has to stay in the dreadful forest. But once again, that flower soft person is very firm in following dharma. So why should he have to go and face such terrible punishment? It doesn't make sense. And here, Dasaratha is paying more attention to Rama's physical form. Atyantasukumārasya. He's paying more attention to the delicate form of the Lord. How can that tender body go and live in such a cruel forest? Brisha darune. It's a dreadful forest. How can the person who's been brought up in the lap of luxury and comfort ever go and stay in the forest? It doesn't make sense. Because the person with such flower soft body should be taken care of in the palace with full comforts. And now instead of that, you want him to go and stay in the Brishat Darune Aranye, in the dreadful forest. How is that fair? Verse 24. Rochasya abhiramasya ramasya shubhalochane tava shushrushamanasya kim artham vipravasanam. I knew you as one of righteous soul, shrinking from the last breath of sin. Where has that wholesome fear flown to? You pray for Rama to be immured in the far-off woods. Well, grant that I consent, but Rama is the darling of every object in creation, and would they stand by and see him torn from them? So once again, Dasaratha says, Rochasya abhiramasya. Rochasya, do you take delight in? Abhiramasya, the one who can enchant the heart of all the living entities. This is abhiramasya. In the Taraka mantra, it is mentioned, Apadam apahartaram dataram sarvasampadam lokabhiramam shriramam bhuyo bhuyo namamyaham. Apadam apahartaram, that means that the one who prevents all obstacles to our devotional service. Dataram sarvasampadam, by his simple smile he can give us everything that we can even think of. Lokabhiramam, the one who can attract all the living entities of all the universes. And who is that? That is Sri Ramam, the most auspicious person the most auspicious reservoir of all happiness, bhuyo bhuyo namamyaham, to that particular Rama, the auspicious one, to Sri Rama, I bow down again and again. This is Taraka Mantra. And over here, the Puranas very clearly indicate that Rama is Lokabhirama. And over here, Dasaratha is saying, abhiramasya Ramasya. The one who is so enchanting to all the living entities of this universe, and that particular Rama you want to send to the forest. So that's why the Acharyas have specified that if Rama goes out to the forest, he is the life, he is the heart and soul of all the other living entities. Will they stand by idly and say, okay, fine, let it happen. Let Rama stay off in the forest. It doesn't mean anything to us. Is that the outcome that Kaikeyi is looking for? That is not going to happen because Rama is abhiramasya. And then Kaikeyi is referred to as Shubha Lochani, the one who is very fair-minded, the one who is righteous. So Dasaratha is saying, this is who you truly are. You are Shubha Lochani. So how can you think of going against your true nature and send Rama off to the forest? Another meaning is that she is used to seeing only auspiciousness. Because Rama loves her so much, Rama is always with her and he serves her as much or maybe even more than he serves his own mother Kaushalya. And so Dasaratha is saying, you're used to seeing auspiciousness in form of Lord Rama. So now how are you going to survive without Rama? Because Dasaratha has already mentioned that he himself cannot survive without Rama. Tishta loko vina suryam sasyam va shalilam vina natu ramam vina dekhe tishthetu mama jivitam. The world could survive without the sun and the crops can survive without water, but Dasaratha will not be able to survive without Rama. And now he's saying that Kaikeyi, even you cannot survive without Rama. Shubha Lochani, your eyes are used to seeing auspiciousness. So how can you survive without Rama? And of course, the other meaning is that her eyes are indeed very beautiful to look at. She is extraordinarily beautiful. And so Dasaratha is trying to do a little bit of a flattery to make sure that she doesn't insist upon her two boons to be enacted upon. And then he also says, Tava shushrumanasya. That means the one who renders perfect service to you. Kim artham vipravasanam. Why are you asking him to go off on a banishment when he is serving you so beautifully? When he is the object of all the creation, how can they withstand the separation from him? This is not fair. And he elaborates that service a little bit more in the next verse. Verse 25. Ramo hi bharatad bhuyostav shushrushte sada vishesham tvayi tasmatu bharatasya na lakshaye. Rama was never known to fail the slightest in his devotion and service to you. Your Bharata stands far below him in that respect. Then, what do you see in your son to set him up over Rama? So, Rama serves Kaikeyi even more than Bharata does. So, why give that partiality towards Bharata right now? Verse 26. Sushrusham gauravam chaiva pramanam vachana kriyam kaste bhuyastaram kuryad anyatra manuja rishabhat. You know too well that there is none other than Rama who will wait upon you with love and reverence and obey your slightest word. How had you the audacity to ask for his exile to the forest? So, by calling her as Shubha Lakshmi, he implies that even Kaikeyi cannot live without Rama. And he also says that Rama serves Kaikeyi. Rama loves Kaikeyi more than Bharata himself does. So, what does she personally stand to gain by sending Rama off to the forest? It doesn't make sense. We will go through the next topic in the next section. Jai Sitaram.